Most people think a resistant horse is stubborn, disrespectful, lazy, or afraid. But the reality is, a resistant horse is just simply trying to survive. When it comes to interacting with horses, every horse only has 5 survival instincts. The pecking order: flight, fight, do the opposite, and conserve energy. Once you understand those instincts and use my 7-step communication system to get inside your horse's brain, you'll discover a horse you never knew. A soft, willing, and thinking partner. Today, I'm going to show you how to find resistance, remove it, and build willingness, all through just one lesson. I'm going to be using Jolene, or as I call her, JoJo. I'm Doug Mills, creator of the Training Thru Trust method. Whether you're brand new to horses, an advanced trainer, or competitor, the psychology you'll learn and the skill that you develop through my communication system, backed by the 3 concepts and 5 survival instincts, will improve your horsemanship fast, creating willingness in every horse. That sounds like a bold statement, but we have the students and the proof to back it up. Horses are very simple creatures once you understand them, but training them can become complex. I've been able to break it down and simplify it in order to teach people, and from those steps, I continue to improve my own horsemanship and skill set, allowing me to solve hundreds and hundreds of problem horses. I'm talking last chance problem horses, and that's very rewarding. I've added links below to those 5 survival instincts, the 7 steps I use to communicate, the 3 concepts that I use to train any horse to any level, and a full step-by-step of today's lesson. You'll also see Jolene's halter training video starting with day 1. And because I want you to understand the heart behind this method, I'm giving you my ebook, The Horse I Never Knew, my own journey of the discovery and the development of the Training Thru Trust program. $27 value, but it's yours today for free. Okay guys, I got Jolene in the pen now. We're ready for our first lesson. So this first lesson, I call it the short send. It's basically ask Jolene to move from a standstill in a specific direction, and she's got to stay with me and follow a feel. And that's going to ring true with every lesson I teach her moving forward, whether it's my granddaughter going on a safe trail ride or a high-level performance horse, you know, going to the middle and standing still to explode into a spin, right? They need to wait patiently to quietly explode, as I often say. So everything's going to be around those 7 steps. I'm just going to be brief about all of them. Here's a prep. That tells me a lot about what resistance she has. If she was to walk off right now before I asked, it would tell me that she's in runaway mode. Now the angle is over this direction because it's doing a sweep, because I'm going to ask her to go to the left. She took it really good, so I'm going to release that and start pushing again for the restart, because I didn't ask her to come in. I want her to stay out on the rail. She put her nose down to show acceptance to that part of the lesson. So now it's giving me the green light to go on. The next lesson will be take the angle of my beam and bring it up to her tail from using just my beam only until it reaches her tail. And then if she doesn't take that command, I need to build my taps until she scoots. Now keep in mind guys, this is the only way that I've learned how to ask my horse to go forward and make it a choice. Right? It's going slow enough with the command that they don't feel rushed into the decision. And her putting her nose to the ground is showing acceptance to that choice that she made. Now, in my mind, I know I'm going to make her go to the left. I mean, there's a lot of sunlight out here. I'm going to stay here till it happens. But in her mind, I don't want her to think that I'm making her do anything, because everything comes on so slow and it's followed by taps that even start so soft, she still has that choice. So I'm going to get her walking again, turn off my hand so I'm not using my hand, and just bring my beam towards her tail. 1002, 1003, 1004. So she's obviously late, so I'm going to tap her really light. Now I'm not going to release, even though she trotted. I need to build those taps up till I get that scoot. And the first time I scoot her for a mistake, it's always what I consider a baby scoot. So I just want to release when she skips enough gears for it to be a baby scoot. Now I just stay with her keeping my shoulder line out in front of her so she can't run by my shoulder line until she comes to a stop and doesn't come in and face me. She should stay out on the rail. And now I'm going to repeat that same lesson. And what I'm looking for at the end of the pattern is that she waits when I turn on a prep. She moves off. Oh, I'm going to start her up again. So I couldn't use the prep because as soon as I turned off, she came into me. So I had to go right back into it. But when I'm going to quit this lesson to the left is when she honors my beam and goes up into a trot before I reach her tail. That's the choice she has. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. So now I'm going to start the taps, but this time I'm going to hold them longer. The reason I want to hold them longer so her instinct to conserve energy helps her make that choice to go into that trot before I build them taps and scoot her out like that. So by building that energy, intensifying it real slow, and then finishing with a bigger tap than I did last time was how I build a bigger fire in her without building fear or building resentment, right? Resentment comes from everything I make them do, and willingness comes from me laying out the choices and them taking the desired command from the choices I laid out for them. So I got her down to a stop again. She's licking and chewing. I'm going to hold it and just check it out one more time. Here's the prep. Keep in mind that this time's going to be more work if she doesn't take it. 1001, 1002. So she took the first part of the lesson. Now she's got to take my beam. Here it comes. 1001, 1002. Boom. She took the trot right away. I'm going to slowly come back off, come down. She drops her nose down for the submission, and that's a done deal, right? That's how you look for resistance and take it away. You have to know what it is you're looking for to start with, and then the steps to get through it. And I just want to talk a little bit about what that evasion was. So the pecking order is first. The pecking order is why she didn't take that command from my beam. Does she know that lesson? Absolutely. I've taught her that lesson a couple times now, right? But each day I check in on it when I'm at liberty, it really brings out any resistance that I've been putting in her. We've been roping on her. We've been roping the dummy and stuff. And, different people's been riding her. So any resistance that I put in her that's inevitable, it's going to happen, I can spot and take out at liberty. That's key, guys. So I hope this lesson has been a blessing to you. We'll see you on the next one.